All right, folks, we have breaking news out of Arizona where TMZ is reporting that they've now received their fourth email demanding money for information on the Nancy Guthrie case. Now, that email with the same Bitcoin account as the other three notes says in part, "I know what I saw 5 days ago south of the border, and I was told to shut up, so I know who he is, and that was definitely Nancy with them." This is the second reference to there being more than one person involved in the purported abduction of the 84-year-old mom of Today Show host Savannah Guthrie. Although investigators have still not announced any suspects in the case, the search for Nancy Guthrie is now in week 3 as Savannah Guthrie continues to plead to the public over the weekend for any information at all on her mom's whereabouts.
I wanted to come on and it's been 2 weeks since our mom was taken, and I just wanted to come on and say that we still have hope and we still believe. And I wanted to say to whoever has her or knows where she is that it's never too late. And you're not lost or alone. And it is never too late to do the right thing. And we are here. We believe. And we believe in the essential goodness of every human being. And it's never too late.
All right, here's the latest developments in the case so far. The FBI said that DNA was recovered from the glove found near Guthrie's home. Now, the DNA is from an unknown male, and now the FBI is testing that DNA. The glove appears similar to those worn by the suspect seen on Guthrie's doorbell camera. You remember that video? Sheriff says that DNA was found at Guthrie's home that is not hers or those of her close contacts. Now, we knew that as well. Again, that continues to take just the weirdest turns. Let's bring quickly in our guest. Still with us, criminal defense attorney Josh Schiffer. Josh, these latest developments, and I've said throughout, this is the weirdest case I think I've ever seen in my career. I mean, it doesn't have the markings of a kidnapping for money. There's some speculation this weekend that this was a robbery or some kind of burglary gone wrong. But all these things that keep happening, they just seem to make no sense. I'd love to get your thoughts.
I'm in total agreement that this is one of the most odd factual evolutions of anything like this I've ever seen, because it started out in one perspective. Very quickly, other perspectives were raised that were very real. Was this a professional? Was this a burglary? Was this a crazy person? Was this a stalker? Was this a family member? And then you've seen, and I'm just going to rip the Band-Aid off, some really challenging responses from law enforcement that do not provide a lot of faith and security and integrity to what we're seeing. It's clear that the federal authorities and state authorities are having some conflicts. We're now seeing third parties that we don't even know if they're legitimate or not, communicating with the mass public through TMZ of all places. It just doesn't give me any faith that anyone's closer to finding Nancy Guthrie, and they keep chasing whatever leads are out there. It's a disaster, and I understand why Savannah Guthrie's family probably, in fact, we know, used their own personal third parties to assist in this investigation, because I don't think they have any faith in law enforcement and are getting very desperate.
Yeah, it seems like all parties there are at odds with each other on some level for sure. There seems to have been, I don't know, some missteps in this. Like you said, rip off the Band-Aid. That's just a nice way of putting it. And right now I understand there's over 18,000 tips that all the authorities are working with. So I'm not sure we're any closer at all to finding out what's going on here, all right? But certainly we keep that family in our hearts and prayers.